What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys about the Grammys? Well, the Recording Academy just dropped the nominations for the 2026 Grammys, which will be happening next year, preferably maybe around March there. They dropped their nominations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's something else. Well, you're welcome back. This is Asaase Trends, and we are here to give you the juiciest topics. We are here with the trendiest topics. Miss Lexa.
Don't mention my name. I'm not in a good mood.
You're not
I'm
in a
not.
good mood.
This Asaase shares though. As Esther said, we are in for the trendiest topics, and then we are coming to
Clack.
spill the tea. But let's start with Grammys.
Grammys, King King.
Grammys. I mean, we push this show back just to watch the Grammy nomination to to have maybe a
Have a
congratulations
feel, yeah.
message for Ghanaians, for the Ghanaian arts, for the Ghanaian music industry.
Because
And then
we feel like this year we've worked. We deserved it.
Shay, nothing, like absolutely nothing for the Ghanaian musicians. If not anything, shake it to the max. A global hit like this didn't get a nomination. Like,
It was not. Molly was not by the Recording Academy. First off, I want to say that Grammys know how to fan fool you. Grammys know how to fan fool you. They sat down in an interview with Jackie. They sat down in an interview with Jackie.
wrote a whole article on her.
Diverse her style of music. It traced it from all these ancestry. What were you looking for in this album? They had a whole interview with Jackie and it all went down to nothing. Molly has been getting all these deals. She got performance, best pop duo with SZA. He has a song with SZA. It was nominated for best pop duo.
And talking of Caesar too, Caesar got
Five
nominations.
nominations.
Five.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got five
She
nominations.
had 5 nominations as well. Yeah.
So yeah, people are being
People
nominated out
and
there.
then I like the fact that Sabrina Carpenter is getting her accolades because her album
Yes.
did very well. So I'm not surprised on her nominations.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter has been doing good.
Yeah.
Last year she dropped an
An
album. This year she dropped an
Yeah.
album. It's like I'm seeing something and I like it. She was nominated for Album of the Year with her album Man's Best Friend. Her album actually sold more than 300,000 units first week. She was also nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album,
Okay.
Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Pop Solo Performance, and Best Music Video with Man Child. So,
I mean,
yeah.
good luck to her. Yeah.
Let's talk about Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, you know, when it comes to this Hispanic people, is different. When it comes to these Latin people,
How should it be different?
Latin people, they are like K-pop. They have hits. They have streams. They have numbers. To say, if BTS drops a music video today, don't expect it to do less than 1 billion streams in a week. Don't expect that. K-pop is easy. It's like the whole of Asia. I don't know if the whole of Asia gets tuned in when they drop. I don't know.
And then this Bad Bunny has how many?
He got some nominations.
I think he has a lot.
No, Kendrick Lamar has the most nominations.
Okay. Because when I was watching the thing, Bad Bunny, I think he's in the album of the year category as well.
Yeah. He's in the album of the year category.
Well, good luck.
He leads. Well, Kendrick Lamar has the 9 nominations, but I think Bad Bunny has like 6. Yeah, he has 6 nominations in all.
Let's talk about our African acts, Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Burna Boy got how many nominations? I think. Well, along the years, he has been nominated.
7 consecutive times.
So I like the fact that he has always been like recognized.
Yeah.
With his acting.
I can't even say if he being recognized, is this due to his talent or is it
because
due to
he has connections
with the man in prison. Diddy, Puff Daddy, yeah, I don't know.
And then it's not something like it's an allegation or anything like that, but well. And then good luck to Davido and then Arya Star.
So
Thames also has had a nomination, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But so someone from X with the handle Black Sheep had something to say. He said this song was nominated over Molly Shake It to the Max and Black Cherry. So it goes. People are pointing out that fact.
People, I mean, and then it is clear enough. It is logically, if you weren't even going to give her the award, just the nomination was a good push, was a good way to go.
You can't be asking for all these interviews only to snap me. Like, let's be real.
Well, let's move away from the nomination, Grammy nomination talks, and let's move on to other stories. Grammys, Monfamo Award, the Grammys. We also have TGMAs. We also have 3 Music. Yeah, we are going to celebrate that one for our music arts, our music artists, and then we are going to appreciate them because they are doing good.
Well, the week has been a rather dramatic one.
Very dramatic one.
Grammys is in the peak.
No.
Let me tell you, Grammys is in the peak. Now, let's talk about Regina Daniels. Our very own Nigerian actress, Regina Daniels. Miss Lexer.
Yeah, so this Regina Daniels story, I think started 2 weeks ago, where the first story came about where a video popped up on the internet where people were I think they were fighting, or it was a whole lot of ruckus happening in the video where Regina Daniels was saying, in Ned Noko's house, I'm nobody, but in my house, I'm a queen. Now, the Ned Noko where she was mentioning is the husband. So apparently, there has been a feud between them where there has been back and forth fights where Regina Daniels has left the home. she recently bought herself a house where she's living independently and then not with the husband anymore. After the divorce allegations, blah blah blah, right now the thing is getting messier and messier and messier. Her brother has allegedly been arrested. Now, it started with the fact that her mom and then Yvonne, is it this actress, I've forgotten her name, they were roaming across Lagos, going from prison to prisons, finding where Regina's brother was being arrested to, but they weren't finding her until today. They got to know that their brother wasn't even sent to any Lagos prison, but was sent to Abuja rather. Now, upcoming stories. Early this morning, she came on live. She came on her TikTok. She was crying, and then you could see that this girl had cried, and then her eyes were swollen.
Now, before proceeding, can we take a look at the video?
Yeah, let's take a look at the video. So all these things has been happening, and then people are not supporting her. That's the fact I don't like. People are dragging her online, but they notice that when she was enjoying the money, she was enjoying it alone. So if she's suffering, she should suffer alone. Like, really?
I think people are trying to be misogynistic about this whole situation, because I saw similar tweets whereby people are saying, oh, you as a woman that has no status, a woman that isn't rich, you are trying to say you offered like 50K or something to fund this man's campaign. That was what people were talking about. So people are being misogynistic about the whole situation. People are trying to pick sides because, oh, I'm a male, so I'm in favor of the male. You tried to marry me because you thought it was going to earn some financial benefits.
I mean,
that's what I'm getting.
What was this marriage supposed to mean? You married this girl at an early age, not regarding the fact that Regina was already taking care of the family as young as she was, because she already had the fame, and then she already had the movie because she was in her peak of her career at that particular point in time. You got married to this girl, and then you can't tell me that Regina didn't contribute to that man in his successful campaign or whatever, which he won, and then right now he is the senator for what. Regina has contributed a lot to this man's career. Now that fact, I'm not going to allow you people to diminish that fact. That girl was already that girl before that man came into her life, and then to up to now, to what point this girl is on the social media seeing a whole lot of things. She's crying, apart from actresses coming out in support of her, in which this morning I saw a video of Doris crying out loud, saying that the mom had fainted, and then the Regina is threatening to hurt herself, threatening to cut herself. She has locked herself inside the room, which they are trying to call her. She's not picking. Get it, just to get her come out. This girl is suffering, for God's sake.
All I can say is she's human. No one is perfect. She made a mistake, because getting married at that age was something she needed guidance on. She needed guidance on that situation. And I know she came out to say, oh, her mother talked to her about it, but she wanted to do all that. But no, I don't think that's very much believable to me. I don't think that's very much believable to me. And I feel like no matter the circumstance, this isn't the time for us to start pointing fingers. It's rather the time for us to show support. And if I were part of her fan base, if she has a fan base or anything, they should start writing petition
Petitions.
letters on X. They should start petitioning. Someone should tag Trump. We were telling Trump about the persecution in Nigeria, which we'll be talking
That
about
was
later.
very soon.
If that is the case, get people in high stand. Do you mean this man is the richest
That's
and most
powerful
influential
man
man in
in
Nigeria?
Nigeria. I mean, can't her colleagues come up and then help? I mean, say something, post something about this thing because it's getting out of hand. She's so young, 24 years. Imagine what she's going through. Imagine what she's going through. And mind you, this girl has 2 kids.
We shouldn't be out here later and say she's just doing drugs or something. Please. This seems like a very serious matter. She hasn't seen her kids in days.
And then she she knew what she was getting her head into when she was saying I'll rather cry in the private jet, blah blah blah. Something will happen. I'm not praying it gets messy. Something will happen, and then we'll come. We these same persons will come and sit down here and say justice for who? Justice for blah blah blah. Justice for blah blah blah. But meanwhile, whilst the thing was happening, we could have helped in a way.
You are talking about her saying, "Oh, it's better to cry in wana." This her husband is the same man that sat on a show and said he has a motive for marrying many wives.
And then one thing that I'm finding appalling is one wife coming out diminishing the fact that saying that in her words Regina should cut the crap and then she should wrap it up because she's throwing tantrums. You are a woman, your fellow woman in this same marriage.
Even about being a fellow woman.
Facing this problem.
You are in one marriage, right? The thing that is happening to her right now could be you.
Facing this kind of problem, instead of you coming up saying something sensible, you're saying why are the other wives not complaining and then she is complaining. It means something is there. It means this girl has seen something and then she's so. I mean, this girl in her video, she said something like she's being injected and raped in the marriage. And you people are laughing. And she said something which we were saying, you people didn't expect me to come and show how I was beating in as much as how I was showing my riches. And then it is true. See how she's crying on the internet and you think people are mocking her. You think people are laughing at. Well, how will she come online or on the social media and then come and say, oh, I'm being beaten or I'm being molested or I'm being raped?
Always, I say, no matter the industry you find yourself in, it's about how strategic you move. The place is never safe enough.
No one is your friend.
And it's like people think people are rich, so it's okay to be bullied. Who told you that?
Do you know how this?
Do you even know how I was able to acquire that kind of wealth I have now just because I was able to fight for my rights, because I was able to fight for my wealth? You think it's okay to be bullied?
Regina Daniels is going through a lot.
Let's be serious.
She's always coming on the social media, saying a whole lot, crying, crashing out, saying whatever is on her heart, and then we are not taking it serious. Some people are okay being on her side, and many, especially Nigerians, are mocking her, laughing at her, and all of that.
Her brother has been taken away. She doesn't know where the brother
is. Imagine what the mother is going through. Imagine what the brother is going through.
I get it. She made a mistake. We can blame her for her mistakes, but not now. The timing is not right.
This girl needs help, and then we should find a way to help. If it is petition, if it is anything, we should help this girl because it is getting out of hand. Or to get the girl come back to your house.
So that you can finally kill me.
Fina made a video and she was saying something like Regina shouldn't go back. Fina, popular BBN star winner. She was saying something that Fina shouldn't go back because if she goes, it's going to even be worse than what she's experiencing right now. And I side with her 100% on that side. Because this young pony and then he has gotten mess. What about you see?
It's not going to be that friendly.
No more.
It's not going to be
No more.
that
No
feeling.
matter
Because
how.
if you had the platform, the chance to expose my deeds, and what about back do you think I'm going to look at you like how I used to look at you?
No
Now,
matter
what if
how
you do me
you
worse?
beg for forgiveness,
Maybe
no
I
matter how.
what no camp, what be evidence?
He's
No.
going to finish that girl kwata kwata. Well, that's what we have for you on the Regina. But I mean, I pray she gets help. I mean, I pray the whole situation involving the brother. It's a whole lot. I mean, and then she sent a message to her mother saying that from now to Monday, then local has called for her arrest. That being a papa will be jagged on.
Like, it's
I
just
pray
something
she
else.
finds help, like serious. I pray she finds help, and then all this phase passes for her very soon.
Well, let's move away from Regina Daniels and the husband. We have another very I don't know how I feel about this very particular topic. Now, Miss Lexa, you were on the space.
Okay.
You were on the space, so tell us in full detail.
In full detail.
In full
So
detail.
um the space happened Wednesday going through Thursday around 12 1 that way. So this space, it's a space that happens. It happens, I think, from time to time, where they are Christians, they come on space and they share their experiences, they preach, they share the word of God on how their churches are going. So this particular space that I'm talking about happened on the fact that one person wasn't happy with what was going on in his church. So he decided that, okay, let's come on this space, and then he's going to say what is happening and what he is not happy on that fact. So he came on the space and then he started saying stuff about how the church are being forced to give money, and then big amounts of money, and then remind you, these people that they are asking money from are youth, are not working based people, are students from the university, and then this amount of money that are being asked from them or are being taken, I won't say as being taken from them, are in sometimes in dollars, in cities, and in big amounts. So he was not happy on the fact. So people were saying, people were talking. Now the particular one that got traction was popular influencer Ama Benland, based in Ghana, came to us. She also came on the space to share her experience. Mind you, Ama Benland is a Muslim, and then she tried converting to Christianity, and then she found herself in CEYC, Christ Embassy Youth Church. Now she came to share her experience, and then it was everywhere. Now let's get into what she was saying. She came on the space, and then she was saying a whole lot. One, she said something like she was in this church, and then a miracle happened. A miracle happened where a guy was holding clutches. A miracle was performed on him, and then at that instant in that church, his sickness was gone. He wasn't using the clutches again. But the next day, she met this same person with clutches on campus, which was what was not sitting well with her. So she decided to, okay, I'm not going to this church again. So this was what Amma Berlin, and then she said, for the fact that she is a Muslim, she's trying to convert into Christianity. They have something like cell leaders. They have something like, you are the shepherd, and then they will give you sheep for you to lead them and then teach them the word of God. This girl said that this pastor, she mentioned the name Pastor Enoch. You knew that she's new to Christianity. She doesn't know the teachings very well. So how could you make her a cell leader to teach people? In her own way, she said something like she didn't like that fact because on the day no nima obeko akọche afi no besia. So what nkofo na odi omo ahye on na se no, what is she going to
impact in them
at that early stage that she had decided to convert? She even mentioned the fact that she saw certain things that she was not happy with, that the pastor had to send her to Kimpiski to apologize to her. Now this thing got viral. People were seeing a whole lot. Belan has not been only person share. I mean, whole lot of tweets with people sharing their experiences, and then people come out counter the fact that Belan did not is not a serious person when it comes to religion. She's neither a Muslim nor a Christian, so she's a confused person. So she's a witch. Like, come on.
And you know how I like Belan, how she trolls stuff. When they started saying she's a witch, the very account that said that, she went on and said, "Hey, your pastor is following a witch." Also, your pastor follows us at WhatsApp. Then she was also saying something along the lines of I think it was about all these accusations on her. But sometimes I really don't like it when someone calls me a Christian. I really don't like it. If I'm being honest, I don't like it when someone calls me a Christian. I prefer the term believer, because Christians are hypocritical. You heard it from me. Me, I'm a kind. Christians
no, because this issue that is happening from yesterday, Wednesday, that midnight through yesterday to today has made me realize a lot of things that Christians don't like people
when they don't like it when you stay on the right path, when you're saying the thing as it is.
I'm a Christian, no doubt. I believe in God, truly. You know, I don't go to church always. John 10:30 there, I know.
They know.
Don't tell. I know. John 3:16, I know. I and my father are one. I know. Certain petty things. I'm not saying these things just to diminish certain facts, but
baby, hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Hold on. John 3:16 and my father.
No.
John 11:35 then
Esther. Let me say my facts. Listen, I'm getting to a point. Now, I'm getting to this point that I went to a certain church. I didn't find what they were doing go with me. It didn't sit well with me because of the things I saw, because of the things I heard, and then how I felt about the situation. So I left the church. I came on about to say that, okay, these are the things I saw, these are the things I experienced, and then it didn't sit well with me, so I left the church. And then you people are having a problem with it. But now, Belan didn't come on to say all these things to let 10 people to unbelievers, or to tell them, okay, don't be a Christian anymore, or don't believe in God anymore. No, she came to share her experience for those that are in those churches that are also experience those things, that if you are not, or if you experience such things like that, and then you are not certain things are not sitting well with you, you can also leave. Speak your truth. And if people are dragging her, I mean, is the church a church or a cult? How can a pastor call me and say, you talk air conditioner, man, sorry, I'm not eating, I'm 1,500 cedis. Right now, God calls the pastors.
And you're saying this is a youth church, right?
Yes.
If this is a youth church, are you expecting me to provide us some? Let me tell you for a fact that if I was having issues with my school fees, and I'm call these said people within the church now, I wouldn't even get a kobo.
You won't get
it. Because I was starting a sum that ben I was starting a sum in fear
saying, oh papa, kwa sorry wa ha, oh mama kwa so uti out tight, uti offering. We be stand okay because oh yeah ma den udi oh better wa ya babo empire ma. They would rather pray you than rather support you with money. But meanwhile, these churches are extorting money from students. SHS, university students, telling them that phone now could not find your shoe to cotton brown of a offering. People people were saying things on that space. Saying that people give in their car keys, their land papers as offertories to these churches. A pastor's birthday is coming up, so we have $1 million to raise for him as his birthday gift.
Pastor Umumemabo. That's what I'll ask. Pastor Umumemabo. This thing is when it comes to the topic of Christianity, sometimes I just don't want to talk about it because me personally, I still think Christians are hypocritical.
On
Though
be
I'm,
bo be yes is
oh,
ya.
I don't care.
On be bo be
I
yes is
don't
ya.
care
In as much as you are saying the
because
truth.
Christians. That's why I'm saying I don't want you to tag me as a Christian because me who almost some way be. These are the same people that will criticize one thing, and before you know it, you will find them in that same thing. Before you know it, you find them practicing that same thing. People have premiered their movies, right? Me yan movie ni ko men ko TikTok na say insema Christian bia ka fa ho no. There's this movie Lucifer. Yeah, di kan ya tag movie ni say demonic dada. Because how come say bonsam free hell. So about New York a baby club.
I mean, don't we know something called
Storyline.
Fiction.
Storyline. We had during the Olympics here NDA and say these people sat down mimic the Last Supper. They sat down to mimic the Last Supper. Where were you Christians that time? Or are we going to say, oh, these were people of high places, so we couldn't criticize them? Is that what we are going to say? But I'm a Berland or influencer or Yobia or Bekasa. So this is what you guys have to say.
And then mind you, people are in this church facing more. One girl shared the experience saying that cell leaders are sleeping with their group members and a whole lot. And well, if you have experienced something like this, or you are going through something like that, and you don't have the courage to voice out, and then you are going through no why your phone no now is in people have come out to say that these are what are going on in their churches, and they are not pleased with it. So they are wanting the fact that things should be changed.
Yeah. And let's put it in mind that this church is affiliated to Pastor Chris. So it's a huge thing. And I also heard say, oh, Pastor Enoch has some big event in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So others are saying it could be a publicity stunt. But I've seen old tweets of people also saying certain
and then
things.
This is not the first time something like this is coming up. It came on about I think last year and then early this year, but nothing was said about it. It was brushed on and a whole lot. But you may sorry no, and yeah, churches are supposed to be churches. Your pastors are supposed to be your pastors. They are supposed to teach you the teachings. They are not supposed to control your life. So understand that a pastor will tell you that your parents are not your parents, they are your caretakers.
Where did you hear that from?
Remember me say my member or catch on mommy say oh go to try exam, then you come. One lady, she's called Esther. She said yesterday, she said on the space that she said something like the pastor was collecting money from me. She said something like she doesn't have money, and then besides say to only boy on who a member no who be, but I on protecting on share condom.
Come on.
A pastor giving this advice to your fellow church member.
Yes, you church. I come Orthodox church.
Matter this for her day.
Come Orthodox church.
And then this church they hate to hear you mention Catholics. They hate to mention hear you mention Methodist, Pentecost.
Oh, come on.
We will leave it at that.
Anyways,
people are seeing a whole lot. People are sharing their experiences. We shouldn't curve them to the side. We shouldn't say that oh they are trying to disgrace the church. No one, for the fact no one made us the judges of the church, or no one made us the judge of the church. But me in particular, if I go to a certain church and then I find what they do, certain things they preach about, certain things they talk about, and then it doesn't sit well with me, I'm not going to stay. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to say something about it for someone not to fall victim. It's true.
I'm not trying to sit here and tell you to accept my opinion and tell you to take whatever I'm saying. But me personally, even in my Methodist church, when I feel like the kind of act of service I'm trying to bring into the church is not reciprocated, leave. I've not stepped a foot in a church for a while now, all because of something that I had to witness. That doesn't mean I don't believe in my God. Don't
That
get it
doesn't mean
twisted.
I'm not a believer.
Don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean I don't
Christianity
believe in
doesn't
God.
mean it should be something like a cult. It doesn't mean I should
Yes,
be forced to do something.
baby abanu anabasa beshiaro.
Me ya me wo ho. No ho. Church, the church doesn't have to force me to do certain things that I will not be capable to do. No. Yeah, let's move on to the other stories.
Anyways, there are other things to talk about. Let's move away from the CEYC.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Donald Trump. President Donald Trump. So, President Donald Trump made a tweet. He decided to address the numerous he decided to address the persecution of Nigerians in due to their religion.
Yeah.
Okay, so he decided to talk about it. He took to X and he tweeted, Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for their mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern, but that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered like is happening in Nigeria, something must be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. So this is what Donald Trump tweeted. And once he tweeted this, Nicki Minaj quoted. She decided to speak about this. She said, reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion. We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. Numerous countries all around the world are being affected by this horror, and it's dangerous to pretend we don't notice. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every persecuted Christian. Let's remember to lift them up in prayer. So this is all Nikki quoted. Now, tweet in the Jew street in the did they buy? Hey, Nicki Minaj a Trump supporter. Hey, Nicki a MAGA. Hey, Nicki supported Trump. I think now a person of color, a black person is supporting Trump. That is the main problem. Black people are they are not Republicans. They are Democrats. So it is a problem for Nicki Minaj to commend President Donald Trump because he's speaking against the persecution of Nigerians that are Christians. So people started dragging this lady, talking about why is she praising all this stuff when she should actually be getting into something, saying the worst out of the situation right now. People were saying there was a lot. She was actually trending. How do you feel about this stuff?
Me, I felt so these killings has been going on in Nigeria for a while now. People killing Christians, the whole there was this burial in a church where people were killed in the church. So they had to do a burial service for them, and it was a whole lot. And then it is not the first time these killings are happening. So I think it was something that Trump had to step in. And then I like the fact that he stepped in for the fact that he served as a threat, not to Nigerians, but to the people doing the killings.
Yeah.
Number one. Now, two, I don't find a problem with Nikki appreciating the fact that Trump is saying something speaking up or saying something on this issue, because it is appalling and nice and almost Christopher. Sincerely, can't Christians are saying you right now. These things are a cost, and it is excessive. Like,
let's point out the fact that we are not killing people who are bisexual. We are not killing people that are strictly gay, strictly lesbian. All these other acts that we don't see to be wholesome. We are not killing these people, but we decide to kill Christians, or because they have a different belief as compared to our belief. I don't think that is right.
It is commendable of Trump. Like, seriously, it is commendable of Trump to to have said something on it, to have spoken up on it, and then it turned to something like a back and forth between Nigeria and Trump, and I was like,
yeah.
Alatafui.
People are saying, I actually spoke to one Nigerian, and she has a Nigerian traceable background, but she's a citizen of the United States of America. So when I spoke to her, she's saying Trump is only trying to exploit them.
How?
Nigeria is a leader when it comes to transporting oil, right? Yeah. So they think, oh, when he helps them with this, he's going to find a way to make sure they fall beneath him when it comes to oil. People are saying he has a particular strategy for whatever he's doing, because Trump never does anything for free. And people are saying he doesn't like Christians in his country. So why would he help Christians outside his country?
Another angle too is that, but me, I found it so good that he spoke on it, and then one purposely, while I was happy about it, that it was going to serve as a threat.
Yes.
It was going to serve as a
because
threat.
these Boko Haram people, it seems like they can do whatever that they
want.
It's been going on for a long time.
So me, I like the fact that he spoke on it, and then he's saying something he was going to send military forces to Nigeria. I like the fact that
I feel like Trump knows how to get people mad.
Yeah.
He knows, because when this backlash for Nikki commending him started, people were dragging Nikki. So Nikki went on Twitter and said something. She said, imagine hearing that Christians are being persecuted and not being able to have empathy for them because you are blinded by your own personal obsession with Trump. This says more about you than him. My darling, block for being asleep, Niger to the world. Then she said, imagine hearing that Christians are being murdered and making it about you being gay. When my home was swatted multiple times with my innocent toddler inside, with maybe 20 officers with guns drawn pointed at our home due to political corruption. You being gay couldn't save me. Expecting someone to stay oppressed, abused, targeted, harassed, and consistently ignored by public figures who were supposed to be helping them says more about you than it does anyone else. I'll advocate for you the same way that I'm advocating for murdered Christians in Nigeria, like I always have. Just remember that diligently, compassionately. Just remember that part too. LOL, and I know you are not a die-hard fan. Let me think about it if I want to block you for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Love you.
And then this is not the first time Nikki is picking up on situations like
She
this.
She spoke for gay people.
She let's shy away from that fact. This one, when they were killing people in Nigeria, I think the banks in Nigeria tagged a lot, so she spoke on it. Is it Niger? They were killing people at a particular toll gate.
Oh yes.
They were killing people at a particular toll gate in Nigeria. She spoke on it. She tweeted on it.
This isn't the first time.
So this isn't even the first time Nikki is saying something about these situations. So I really get the fact that conversations like she's a MAGA, she's a this, she's
this, saying she's only trying to, because the Democrats don't support her, she's trying to support Trump. And do you know what Trump did?
He invited Nikki to the White House.
Apart from that, I would say that was even scraping the barrel. He and his wife got onto Nikki's TikTok challenge.
I mean, they did, the beast with the Trump. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that one too. No, he used the sound.
Yes.
Yeah, he used
then
the
Nikki
sound.
reposted, and people were saying Beyonce catch Trump said Onji and Obeshin, like a season desist or something. And I'm like, sweetheart, this isn't Beyonce internet. This is the Nicki Minaj internet.
I mean,
let her do what she wants to do.
Leave Nicki Minaj alone. Moving on to another story. What do we have next?
Well, it's like today everything is so bad. It's like we are this. I don't like this part of the world. I don't like it. I don't know what kind of world we are in right now. I just can't get it. Let's talk about Ransford and his coach.
I'm so happy about the fact that the coach has finally been arrested. Coach Eddie Boniwe, what for Kolaneto? A young kid like this. No, it's not a laughable matter. No, it is a serious matter. To the point that Akwani Wuye, him being dead, get true kotuma, some na assembly a foolish case. You came back, and then this same coach is coaching the same team in which the boy died from. What happened to the fact that the thing that happened to Ransford is not going to happen to another kid again? I'm happy for the fact that finally justice for Ransford. The coach has been arrested, and then he's going to be dealt with. I mean, proper structures, proper measures should be taken. Should be taken across when it comes to this issue, because it's a very sensitive matter. The boy just wanted to play football. The boy just had talent that he wished he could be a popular football. And Kobebo Blasters am I?
But now he's gone.
But now this boy is dead. And then so now, if this social media course didn't go on, nothing would have been done about getting justice for Ransford. I like the fact that we have utilized social media. The man has been arrested. Fine. That was
it's like we are pedophilia, you saw.
We are covering it. We are covering. You know, it is happening with the girl child. It's happening with the male child. It is.
I also feel
so
like any Nansian it is a farm maybe and they Akrabia all because it was so we are no 800 cities other thing. Is that same thing no?
And you can man is just 10 years. Or
yeah, I think
just 10 years here, the man papa. I think we could dream forever. These people don't deserve to be in our societies. These people don't deserve to be in our societies. I'll say it again.
There's nothing like a pedophile. There's nothing worse in this like that. How?
I didn't know it doesn't make sense.
Ew.
You if you are watching me and then you partake in such act, you are a terrible person. You
terrible is an understatement. You don't even deserve the air that you breathe.
Finally, we are getting justice for Ransford, and then we are watching. Yeah, Wagana, yeah, Henry Bessie, Papa Nio Bay no. Wakode ma kwamu yen foolish case 1 week or 1 month been or so by. This time around, proper measures should be taken. And then we should get justice for Ransford, justice for him. Yeah.
Well, let's move away from Ransford and talk about Dulcie's 40K sickness allowance. How do you feel about the topic?
Someone's money shouldn't give you pressure. Seriously. Someone's lifestyle shouldn't give you pressure. First off, it is someone who has peer that gets pressured. Simple as that. When now what peer no now be pressured. I will say this is peer pressure. But like you look at yourself, you look at the lifestyle you live in, you look at the where the situation you find yourself, the environment you find yourself, and then you see that 40K na dosi enya from her man no o man no be bia ma
the boy no po will be
obeye bia ma. Now let's shy away from the fact that okay, Dulcie is getting them. Let's say you have a boyfriend. Dulcie gets her 40K. She comes to the social media and say, okay, I am sick. And then my boyfriend has given me a 40K allowance, sickness allowance. You have a boyfriend. Oh, sure, boyfriend go to kuma. Sasika nunya obenya amao. Obenya amao. Huh? No, me I don't like the fact that people were on X saying whole lot of stuff that Dulcie should stop that kind of thing she does, and then she's pressuring the youth. She's pressuring the. I don't agree with that fact. I won't agree with me say obi ba social media obi posting phones obi posting expensive stuff. This expensive designers. That's the thing. She has the money. She has the capability. That's why she has gotten all those things for herself. It should even serve as a motivation to you to even work harder.
People that are influenced about these things, no, it means that the person on our show, she's already jealous and bitter.
about it.
That's what I
about
get
you.
from anything.
About your whole personality.
Na me who's a celebrity be shenade, influencer be shenade, and meya. Oh, but damn. Like, let's be real here.
I
If
had no
an
idea that was even a
influencer
thing
is doing something,
called
do you know how much it costs?
sickness allowance.
Like, how are you pressured to get something like that? She is about that life. She is about that life. You are not about that life. Men pray on. Oh no, do you know how many years it took her to be about that life?
Do you know where she started from? Do you know where she started from? That right now she's Dulcie that she is. I saw a video of hers today advising the ladies saying something about value. And then what she was saying, if you haven't seen the video, such as when you saw her 40K video, you said something about go and search for that video also, and then look and then listen to the things she was saying in that video. As a lady, you don't expect a man to spend on you, buy these things for me. Meanwhile, you are not even getting that kind of thing you want the man to spend on you for yourself. What kind of does if she doesn't have that money, if she doesn't,
you know what I believe that you attract what you stand for.
That's it.
You attract what you stand for.
True.
So if you see me looking real choppy, real raggedy, can you, like, I wouldn't expect, though, if I was looking that choppy, that raggedy, I wouldn't expect people like this to approach me. Nah.
True.
So you look what you attract.
True. So as a woman.
So you attract what you look harder.
So as a woman, if you want to be getting some of the 40K, work harder. Get your own money, and then those kind of men, you are going to get them. That was basically what she was saying in the video. Work hard as a lady. And then that's it. That's it. Leave Dulcie alone. She has been posting this same man that gave her the 40K bought a whole new car. A whole brand new then. He bought it for him. And Gabriel, AG, bought that car for her. But didn't she a whole apro and a 40K sickness allowance well, let's move on to another story.
Well, moving on, I'd like us to cover a bit of the just ended National Science and Maths quiz.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations to Boche. God is a mubampa. Hey!
Kumasi, your mind.
Kumasi, your mind. Oh, what? No, let's pick on Stephen. I want to say something about Stephen. Stephen was in the race 3 consecutive times.
Yes.
He has led his team to final always. And for the fact that he didn't even grab an award doesn't mean we should
throw him.
We should agenda on him. We should talk down on him. I saw something on X yesterday and I wasn't so happy about it. This boy has done so well. Getting your team to the finals. What can I say? It was not a joke. This boy did so well. I mean, when you mention Owas, you hear about Stephen.
Yes.
When you mention Stephen, you know Owas, and then that's the mark Stephen has made. Such a brilliant boy like this, and then he has given himself this name attached to his, and then we are diminishing the fact. He are saying the fact that he's this, he's that, the Stephen going to NSMQ 3 times doesn't mean he could have won, blah blah blah. You should have given other people the chance. Other people, if they had the capabilities and can school,
that's one thing.
To a point, I saw one
political tweet. Yeah, then political agenda. When are we going to stop attributing everything to being political? That be nebejai.
Our current mental health is at stake.
And we are saying that it's sad there, and it's just about we are relating it to Baumia and then Kennedy in Japan. Like, come on. Let's have sympathy as people.
Don't we have empathy?
Let's be sympathetic.
Crowd. Or there's such a brilliant boy like this. Oh, come on.
People be
I
going
didn't
through stuff. Oh, hey,
I
if
didn't like the
I'm
fact.
not someone that has ever been trolled on social media before, Osha, after an incident like this, if I had the chance to partake in anything competitive, would I be able to come
Will
out?
come. I mean, to even have the self-confidence and then the courage again to go on certain things like this, a bit damper if the person is not confident enough, is not self-righteous enough, and see that. So I mean, that fact that you people were trolling that boy wasn't good. But congratulations to Boche, back to back win. They had a win like the last round, and then this time around too, they got the win with 56. And St. Augustine still did so well, so much well.
Congratulations to our winners. Let's try and be sympathetic also.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this one is a filler. I want us to throw a bit. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as girls, we as girls, when someone texts you, like, how are you supposed to reply?
No, I don't miss you. Simple fact.
So why are we always trying to be nice? I don't miss you. Should I lie about that?
No, don't lie about it.
You want me to tell you I miss you? Then why you mommy?
Especially more ghost, you know. You ghost the person for 3 months and you come back and you say, baby, I miss you, and you expect the person to be baby.
I'll
baby.
come back after you was a
Baby.
princess.
Baby. Baby, no, I was told you wanna.
I'm not even trying to be shady. Oh,
No, we are not being shady.
Mama was a princess.
We are not being shady. But no one is your baby here.
Oh my
Say I
goodness.
miss you. So do you miss me? No, I don't miss you.
How do you want me to miss you?
No.
Like, how much do you contribute to my life?
No.
Remember, I come back and say, "Okay, my feel."
No.
It's always make just say my feel.
We don't miss you, baby.
We don't miss you, baby.
No, we don't miss you. I mean, then, but on a serious note, there's no way to say or to be polite about a no. Just straightforward. I miss you. What am I supposed to say with me not missing you? Unless I miss you, I'll say I miss you. But if I don't miss you, there's nothing for me to say I miss you. Maybe that. No, cannot show me though. Yeah, no, I don't miss you. And that's just for the fact. No, I don't miss you. Facts only, true talk only. Remember that. I'm not gonna say get on with that.
Hey, me, I want to stay true. So all the
That
time, stay true.
More relationship.
So be a banner of a catcher and say, baby, I miss you. One finam, the catcher and say, bruh,
but one finish, not if you want to be polite.
And it's on you. But me personally, no.
No, it's a no.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I have a movie recommendation. Guys, be your own blesser.
Be your own blesser. No, it's been long we spoke about movies. Like, it's been long we spoke about movies. Guys, go and watch Bad Influencer. I mean,
no spoilers. I don't want to spoil.
No, I don't want to spoil. If you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil it. But we are going to speak on Bad Influencer next week.
Yeah.
That time you have watched it. But if you have watched it too, say your mind in the comment section.
If you are that girl that loves influencing, if you are that girl that is ambitious, if you are that girl that can
think on your feet, be smart about things.
Go watch Bad Influencer. Be your own blesser.
Go and watch.
When I say be your own blesser, don't be dependent on this snooty news, right? Niggas,
with a rich, fat pot belly.
Pot belly. You know.
Yeah.
So that's all I'll say.
Go and watch Bad Influencers.
It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix. So this is all we have for you.
But before I leave, I also want to give some shout outs.
Okay.
So shout out to our very own Gideon. He'll be doing his thing.
Yeah, he's
always showing up. A giddy.
Shaggy.
A giddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys too for tuning in all the time with us.
Watching us, listening to us, yab.
Liking, commenting. We just keep talking about people's lives and you just come tune in all the time.
Thank you guys so for tuning in. Thank you guys. And shout out to Avatar too. He always ran.
Yes, he's always running away.
But no.
Running away.
But shout out to Avatar.
Shout out to everybody that's like holding us down right now. Every Friday is being very impactful. Every Friday is being so productive because we sit here, we talk, you people watch us. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to you.
Shout outs to you.
Shout out to you.
Guys, at this point, we don't have anything else to
We
say.
have to
So,
log off before Gideon kicks us out of the studio. So
bye
bye. See
bye.
you next week. It's not as a trend. Bye.